this morning we're in Llangollen, just parked up by the visitor centre, and we're planning out a ride on my new Orbea Denna. Had the bike about 6 months, just getting used to it now. Brought it mainly to do the sort of climbs in North Wales that I'm not able to do anymore. It's proven to be great. So today we're planning to do another couple of climbs from Simon Warren's 100 Greatest Climbs in Wales book. And so we're heading off up towards Horseshoe Pass, which I've ridden quite a few times before, but we're going to take the Old Pass route, which I believe is much steeper. Head off towards Ruthin, and then out of Ruthin we're going to tackle a climb up towards Morvamai Country Park called Penbarra. And so that'll be another 2 climbs done out of the book. Something like a 45 to 50 mile route, which I'm looking forward to. And I'll let you know how I get on with the Denna. Okay, judging by the ski ramp that's going up ahead, this is where the Old Horseshoe climb starts proper. So let's give it a dig and see what happens. So I'm only on trail setting here, so only 30 metres, but that seems to be more than enough for a good bit of effort on my part, so let me climb this early bit anyway. I've found with the Denna that I don't really need to push it into the higher power levels and higher battery consumption levels, and use like that good for some 60, 70 miles maybe. Okay, we've got a very steep cattle grid coming up. Hopefully it's dry. Big cargo came flying down the valley on the right. Oh, that bit hurts. Starting to ease off a bit. A little bit respite. 1:59. Stunning scenery. Okay, another pitch coming. Wow, this is so much harder than the main road. This is fairly relentless, even with the power.
bearing in mind, although it's quite light for a new bike, this weighs 17.5 kilos. And I've got fat tyres on it, so not as easy as I'd like to road bike. No idea whether we're at the top because the climb separate has stopped moving. I think we must be fairly near the top now. On the heart rate. And there we are. That looks like the back of the Old Horseshoe cafe. Sadly, it's been closed for a couple of years, which is such a shame. Oh. Another one of the latest 100 ticked off and done. Yeah, well, that hurt. So we're at the start of the Penbarra climb now. Quite a long climb. Going to get a lot steeper than that. Wow, look at the views to the left. Wow. A little bit of cross tailwind, which is helping. I think there's a small plateau here. Amazing. See people walking down the climb that snake stand up to the Jubilee Tower, which we've done before. I think the top of the path is in sight now. It's an awfully hot day down in here. And I think the end is in sight. There's a nice little ramp at the end, I think. done.
Just back in Llangollen after a really good ride, 51 miles, including a couple of climbs in the top 100 climbs in Wales book. The Old Shoe, which is the old route up Horseshoe Pass, which is much harder than the main one. And also climbing out of Ruthin up Penbarra, which runs just underneath Moel Famau. Again, another one of the top 100 climbs, so that's 2 ticked off today in about 51 miles and about 5,200 feet, mostly comprising of a couple of really hard climbs. The Denna's still got kind of like 55% of the battery left, so I didn't overuse it, just had it in standard GR mode, so 40 Newton meters even in boost, and found that was just about enough to get me up the 25%ers with some hard work. So I feel like I've had a really tough ride, so don't think I've had an easy ride, but the Denna's let me do things that perhaps I wouldn't be able to do. Could I have done, say, Penbarra on an analogue bike? Probably. Would I have got up there? I'd have probably ended up on my toes, I think, somewhere near the top. I don't think I could sustain that sort of steepness for that long. So again, being out, ridden things that I perhaps wouldn't do without some electric assist, had a really good workout and a nice ride out for the day.